Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the Northwest A tip-off here in Fredstown over the middle school as the Vikings get ready to take on the Dillon Beavers, the defending state champs in Class A here. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vows here from Fredstown, Montana. First game of the season, I believe, for both teams. And the Vikings, a young team, getting ready to take on the Dillon Beavers. This should be an interesting matchup. Pregame brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods for all your grocery needs, and including an amazing bakery, deli, and much, much more. They're located at 8111 Highway 35 in Bigfork, Montana, 837-5010. Make sure you get a hold of Marcus Balgos and those guys at Bigfork Harvest Foods, and thank them for sponsoring Bigfork Athletics, both the Vikings and Valkyries. Hey, I had a chance to sit down and talk with the head coach of the Vikings pregame, Mr. John Hollow, and I'll play what he had to say here on the pregame show from Corvallis. Here from Frenchtown. Well, welcome to Frenchtown. It's the Northwest A tip-off tournament pregame here with Coach John Hollow of the Bigfork Vikings as the Vikings get ready to take on the Dillon Beavers in today's game. Coach, welcome to a new year. You lost, or graduated, I should say, not lost, 5 seniors from last year, so you're kind of a young team this year. Talk about this year's team and what you have as far as talent goes.
Yeah, kind of starting over. We have one senior back this year, Quinn Herring, and he actually didn't play a whole lot last year due to injury and stuff. So, we return Austin Savick. He's kind of our lone varsity guy that we returned from last year. With that being said, though, we've got some talent. We've got some size. We're just really inexperienced right now, and the only way to get experience is to play, and we're going to get that opportunity here pretty soon.
Well, I noticed in the scrimmage last week, you're very, very athletic, very quick. You got Austin, who really stepped up at the end of the year and played a lot for you in divisionals and really had some good opportunities. You got Tamara Safik, Jack Lucky, you got Herring, and you got some other guys as well. Alex Oakes, I think of that, Trekker Hickey, guys like that.
Yeah. As a coach, you ask kids to put the time in the summer. We knew our weakness last year was shooting the basketball, so we had to put some time in doing that. The kids did that. They've worked hard. Again, I like what we got. We got talent. We got athleticism, but just got to come out and get some experience. We're going right off the bat. We're getting the defending state champs that return a lot of guys from their team from last year, so it's going to be a big test to start out with, but we're excited for the opportunity.
Well, they say it's not what you do at the beginning of the year, it's how you get better and you're ready for the postseason. And talking about Dillon returns Kernau, who's going on to play college, I think football, for the Cats. And then you got Kyler Inglet, 6'6", who can shoot it from the outside, but also is really good in the middle. Yeah. Talk about that opponent. They are very, very tough. I saw them at divisionals last year, as well as state.
Yeah, they're probably as good as anybody in the state. So again, it's a tough opportunity, but it is what it is, right? We're gonna get to see what we're made out of this weekend, and I expect this team's gonna be a lot different team at the end of the year. We're gonna grow every game and get better, and that's our goal right now. Come in and compete, play hard, and see what happens.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this as every year gets the season off. We had the blue white scrimmage last Friday. Now we get underway. We got the Northwest A this week. Then we have the East-West A over in Lewistown next week as well. And you get to see some other opponents there as well. So I'm looking forward to today's ball game as you take on Dillon. It's going to be a tough ball game, like you said, but that's how you learn. You play teams better, and you try to get better. So you got anything else to say, Coach?
No, I'm excited to see what we got. I'm excited.
All right. Well, look forward to the Gays game. Good luck to you, Coach, and go Vikes.
All right. Go Vikes. Thanks.
All right, John Hollow on the pregame show here from Frenchtown, Montana, over here in the middle school. I'm on the far end here. getting ready to watch this tip-off between Bigfork and Dillon, and I'll give you the starting lineups here. I'm going to take a timeout here from Frenchtown, and I'll come back with the starting lineups here with about 8 minutes to tip. Scheduled 12:30, and we're running right on schedule. So, and here in Frenchtown, it's the Vikings taking on the Beavers of Dillon here at the Northwest State Tip-Off Tournament in Frenchtown, Montana. I'll be right back after this timeout. Well, welcome back to Frenchtown. It's the Northwest A Tip-Off Tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of Owls. 406-270-7384 as the Vikings up first at 12:30 matchup with the Dillon Beavers, the defending State A champs. And take a look at their starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit? Well, just going to guest passes, personal training, Pilates, and a whole lot more as they expanded over there. 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, over by Eagle Bend. 837-2582. Doug, Nancy Malum, and the fine folks at the Montana Athletic Club sponsoring Bigfork Athletics as always. First of all, the starting lineups for the Dillon Beavers, and there is no Carter Kernow, as we talked in pregame. He's not in the lineup, and I'm not sure if they're why that is, but he's not here for playing today at least. So they'll start a 5'11 junior, number 5, Braxton Turney. I talked about 6'6" senior. I would say forward, captain number 11, Kyler Inglet. And 6'2", junior number 12, Cohen Hartman. At 6'1", a senior number 22, Gabe Lemelin. He played last year. And number 20, Will Hansen. I'm not sure of his height. They just brought him up and added him here to the roster late, and I don't see him anywhere else here. So no details here. For head coach Jeff Edwards, this is by Gary Ferris, Andrew Zier, Jaron Laws, as well as Kevin Inglant for the Dillon Beavers. For your Vikings, well, a whole new starting crew this year for the Vikes. And it'll be At forward, a 6'3" senior, captain number 5, Quinn Herring. At 5'11", junior guard, number 14, Trekker Hickey, who had a fine season in football as the Bigfork Vikings running back. A captain at 6'3", junior guard, number 15, Austin Savick, who as well had a great season in football. Same thing, Alex Oakes, number 20 at 5'11", a sophomore guard for the Vikes. And finally, at 6'5", a junior forward, number 33, Jack Lucky for head coach John Hollow, assisted by Adam Jort and Brandon Pizzola. That's your starting lineups. Again, brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club here. We got a couple minutes here before tip-off between these two. Yeah, we got 3 officials. So we're over in the middle school gym. The Valkyries will be up at 2 o'clock, and they'll be taking on the Lady Beavers over in the high school gym about 2 o'clock this afternoon. So get ready for tip-off. I'll take a timeout right here, and I'll be back with a tip-off here from Fredstown, Montana. It's the Vikings taking on the Beavers of Dillon High School in the Northwest A tip-off tournament. All right, about ready to get underway here with the tip. Here, under a minute to go till first tip. And first tip brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. That's Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. And Dillon will be in their dark blue with white numbers and then white and gold striping. And Vikings will be in their all white blue numbers and blue and gray striping on the side. And Vikings will head here right to left on your dial, and Dillon will head left to right and start this ball game here. About ready for tip-off here. It is Dillon, the defending state 8 champs, taking Beavers taking on the Bigfork Vikings here from Fredstown, Montana. Once again, James LaFontaine with you, 406-270-7384. You can text me, let me know you're listening out there. And we're about ready to get underway with the tip-off here. So Lucky will tip it up against number 20, Will Hansen. Hansen looks like he's near what Lucky is, probably about 6'3", a little shorter than Lucky, and then we're ready to get underway here with Dillon taking on Bigfork. And here we go. Tipping it up. Bigfork will get it. Hickey in the backcourt with a tip from Lucky. Hickey, top of the key, looking over. Herring on the right side, right wing. Lucky, top of the key for the Vikes over to Austin Savick. Thought about the three. Pulls up, gives it off to Herring. Herring dribbles in, left-handed shot, up, rolls over the front of the rim and scores the first two for Herring. That's Quinn Herring. Quickly up, Turney. Looks like Turney's the point guard for Dillon. He'll get over 22, Lemelin. Lemelin to Inglet, over to Hansen underneath. A shot up, missed by Inglet. Grabbed by Bigfork on the floor, and Bigfork trying to tie it up. Diving on the floor is Bigfork. That's Austin Savick grabs it. He'll give it up to Alex Oakes. Oakes with the basketball for Bigfork across the timeline. Top of the key. Bigfork running their offense. Gives it over to Austin Savick looking to drive. Up, under, pull-up jumper is good from inside the free throw line by Austin Savick. 4-0 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Turney will give it over to Inglet. Inglet three-point shot misses everything. Off the board, no good. Rebounded there by Lemelin. Lemelin in the middle. You get a call for 3 seconds. After the rebound, he couldn't get out of the key. It'll be a turnover to Bigfork. Quinn Herring, number 5, to inbound for the Vikes. 6:43 to go here in the first. Vikes up 4-0. Herring will get it into Oaks. Oaks will bring it across the timeline for the Vikes. He's guarded there by Turney. Looking, drives over to Austin Savick. Pull-up jumper inside the free throw line. Gets the roll, rolls off the rim. Inglet will grab the rebound. He quickly gets it up to Turney. Turney right side looking to drive. Pull-up jumper and makes it over Hickey. So Herring will inbound. Oaks quickly up. Gives it over to Hickey. Underneath. Jack Lucky guarded by Inglet. Lucky gets it out. Gets out of the key. Gets it over to Hickey. Hickey right side. Top of the key. Oaks. Oaks looking to drive. Out to Hickey. 3-point shot from the left corner. Misses it. Rebounded there by Dillon. And a foul's going to be called on Bigfork. I believe that's on number 5, Quinn Herring. And that will be his first. First team foul, the Vikes, 5:59 to go here in the opening quarter. 4-2 Vikes lead. Over to Turney. Turney right side, top of the key. He's looking for Inglet. Backdoor, nice pass. Misses the layup, a late whistle. As Lucky's going to get called for the foul. That'll be the second team foul. First personal on Jack Lucky. A nice backdoor cut by England. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Shot up, the lefty misses it short, and he'll get one more. 5:50 to go here in the opening quarter. The Vikes lead 4-2. England, one more, misses it. Rebounded there by Herring. And England misses both. Alex Oaks with the basketball, backcourt. Pressure, trap defense by Dillon. He's got to get it across. Oh, throws it up, throws it away. Hansen underneath quickly. And Turney takes the pass from Hansen and scores. We're tied at 4. And number 1, Tamrat Savick will come in the ball game for Herring for the Vikes. Dillon inbound. So violation on Bigfork. England puts it off the glass for 2. Dillon takes the lead 6-4. And Oaks. Oaks up the left side. Tamrat Savick. The left wing gets it on his brother Austin. Turnaround jumper by Austin. Off it, but rebounded by Tamrat. Savick, 3-point shot from the left wing. No good. Tamrat in there banging around. Lucky will get it. Gives it to Austin. Austin, turnaround jumper, puts it up. In and out. Rebounded by number 12, Hartman. Hartman with the basketball. He'll give it over to Turney. Turney will pull it up to the top of the key, looking for Inglet. He gives it underneath Hansen, back to Inglet underneath. Posting up, left-handed shot, off the rim, no good. Rebounded, tipped around by Dillon. And that'll be a foul against number 12, Hartman, as he pushes underneath on the rebound. And a good call for the personal. And number 21, Christensen, Kaden Christensen in for Dillon. Austin Savick will inbound to Oaks in the backcourt. 4:53 to go. 6-4. Dillon leads Bigfork. Over to Oaks. Quickly, Tamrat Savick, left corner. Looking to drive. Gives it up to his brother, Austin. Pull-up jumper by Austin. Misses it. Right there is Tamrat. Grabs the rebound. Austin Savick, 3-point shot. Too strong. Tipped out. Grabbed there by Hartman. Bounces around. Lucky grabs it. Out to Oaks. Oaks top of the key. Oaks will give it over to Tamrat Savick. Team control foul, number 33. Lucky, that's his second personal. He'll have to go out of the ball game here with 2 early in the first quarter. And Herring will come back in with one personal. 3 team fouls on the Vikes. 6-4 here on your JDD telling scoreboard. The Vikes trail by 2. Turney, top of the key, looking to drive. Gets it underneath Hansen. Inglet, Tamron Savick all over. Inglet gives it up. Banks it off, left hand off the glass for 2. 8-4, Dillon leads. Oaks cross the timeline for the Vikes. He'll give it over to Austin Savick. Underneath, Hickey on the drive. Oh, gets it to roll. Nice pass inside by Austin Savick, and Hickey scores the bucket. Under 4 minutes to go, 3:50 and counting. And Turney with the basketball, top of the key for Dillon. He'll give it over to Hartman. Inglet underneath. Underweight Hansen, but Herring right there to steal it away. Gives it up. Oaks. Tamron Savick, left wing for Bigfork. Underneath, Austin Savick. Savick looking to drive. Gets it to Herring. Herring baseline. Up, left-handed. No good. And off of Tamron Savick, fight for the rebound. And out of bounds. 14, Sam Davis. Davis will come in for Hansen here. 3:27 to go. It's 8-6 Dillon here on your Hansen Excavating scoreboard. Turney with the basketball for Dillon. Cross the timeline. 25 seconds on the shot clock. They'll get it over to Hartman. Hartman guarded there by Austin Savick. Great defense out top. Should get a 5-second call. No 5-second call underneath to Christensen. Inglet looking to drive on Tamron Savick. Right there is Tamron. Inglet leans in. And Tamron, number 1, will get called for the personal. That's 14 fouls on Bigfork, 1 on Dillon here in the first quarter with 2:58 to go. And Kyler Inglet will shoot 2. First shot up off the rim, no good. That's 3 in a row he's missed. 22, Gabe Lemelin, he'll come in for Christensen. And back in the ball game, Hansen will come back in. He'll come in for Hartman. 8-6, Dillon leads on your Hansen Excavating scoreboard. And one more for Kyler Inglet. This one he misses as well. Herring will grab the rebound for Bigfork. Over to Oaks. Oaks looking. Trap defense by Dillon. Hickey back to Oaks. Got to get across. Gives it to Austin Savick. Austin, nice pass underneath from Oaks. Inglet tried to steal it, but Savick grabs it, puts it up, ties the game at 8. 2:40 to go. Turney gives it up to Hansen. Hansen, 3-point shot on the way from the left side by Dillon. Misses it out of bounds and off of Bigfork. That was Lemelin with a 3-point shot. He misses it. 2:31 to go here in the first. 8-8 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. It gets it into Inglet. Inglet looking. Top of the key. Turney, 3-point shot in the way is good by the junior. Oaks quickly across the timeline for the Vikes. He'll drive it over, gives it over to Tamron Savick. Over to Austin, underneath Hickey. Tamron Savick, 3-point shot at the top of the key. Just a little bit too strong off. No, rebounded there by Oaks. Underneath, Savick going to shoot it again. This one off, run down by Hickey. So Bigfork really crashed to the boards. Oaks, top of the key for Bigfork. Austin just a little bit off. They get over to Herring. Herring knocked away. It's taken away by Dillon by Hurley. Hurley across the timeline. They'll give it over to Lemelin. Lemelin looking to drive. Kicks it out to Davis. Davis. Hansen in the left corner for the Beavers. Give it up to Turney. Turney setting up the offense. 17 seconds on the shot clock. They'll give it up to Lemelin. Lemelin, top of the key. Underneath, Davis. Hansen underneath the Inglet. Left-handed shot. Misses it. Rebounded by Oaks. Oaks quickly up the timeline. Tries to get to. Saved away. Inglet will save there by Davis. To Inglet. Inglet looking to drive. He loses it. Knocked away by Herring. Grady Campbell in the ballgame for Bigfork. Inglet will take a break. So Turney with the basketball. About 1 minute to go here in the opening quarter. Campbell will guard him underneath to Davis. Fed inside to Hansen, and a personal foul going to be called on Bigfork. It'll be 2 free throws here. It'll be the 5th team foul on the Vikes. That's the second personal on Tamrit Savick, and the 5th team foul. So at the line, it'll be Will Hansen to shoot 2 for the Beavers. Shot up is good. He makes the first one. We'll get another. As 21, Christensen will come in the ball game for Dillon, replacing Davis. And another shot for Hansen. Shot up is good. 13, check that. 12-8 here. In the corner, Herring. Herring looking to drive. Tries to stuff it, misses the block or a dunk. Saved by Dillon. Gives it over to Lemelin. Herring couldn't get all the way up to dunk that one. And actually 13-8 here on your Hansen excavating scoreboard. Looking to drive in is Lemelin. Gives it up. Shot from the left side by 21. Christensen is good for 2. Hickey, top of the key, gives it over to Herring. Herring looking underneath. Gives it over to Grady Campbell. Campbell guarded by Dillon. Tough. Gets it out to Austin Savick. Savick looking. 10 seconds to go. Savick, nice drive with the left hand. Rolls it in. Turney quickly up, looking to drive in. Throws one up at the buzzer. No good. So Vikings outscored 8-2 in the last part of the first quarter. It's 16-10 after 1 here on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard here from Frenchtown, Montana, as the Vikings trail the Dillon Beavers 16-10. I'll take a timeout and be back right after this with the second quarter here from Frenchtown. All right, we're back in Frenchtown. After 1, the Vikes trail by 6, 16-10. Played them pretty tough in that first quarter. So, Singleton in for Dillon. They got the basketball. They'll give it over to Hartman. Hartman in the corner, 3-point shot on the way, misses. Rebound taken away by Hickey. Battling there was Singleton. Hickey with the basketball. Across the timeline for the Vikes. Trying to set it up. Over to Tamrit Savick. Throws it right to Lemelin. Lemelin's going to try to take it all the way. Spin move up and under. Davis shot up, in and out. Rebounded there. And Hansen will put it back up and in and get fouled and go to the free throw line. So the bucket is good. Fouls on number 14 for Bigfork. That's Trekker Hickey. That's his first team foul here in the second quarter. Hansen bucket's good. It'll go to the line, shoot the N1, bounces around, gets it to fall. Herring will get into Hickey. Hickey over to Grady Campbell. Campbell back to Hickey. Got to get it across the timeline. Got 3 seconds in front court. Over to Herring underneath. Try to get to offense Savick and stolen away there by Hartman. Pressure defense put on by Savick. He'll get in the front court to Singleton. Over to Lemelin. Look underneath. England. Back to Lemelin underneath. Shot put up there by Singleton on the nice pass underneath. 21-10 here on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard. Vikings trail by 11. Hickey. Campbell in the corner to Herring. Back out to Campbell. Underneath Austin Savick. Look. Pull up jumper. Nice turnaround jumper by Austin Savick. just inside the free throw line for 2. Quickly across. It'll be Singleton in the front court. He'll give it over to Hartman. Lemelin. Inglet left 3-point shot on the way, missed. Out the rim, rebound grabbed there by Herring. He'll get it to Hickey. Front court, Campbell back to Hickey. He's going to get fouled there by Hansen as Hansen tried to go for the steal. It'll be Bigfork basketball. First team foul on Dillon here in the second, and first personal on number 20. Hickey will go out, Herring as well. Jack Lucky back in along with Alex Oakes with 6:10 to go here till halftime. Vikings trail 21-12 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Number 5, Turney back in for Dillon here. And Campbell will inbound in the backcourt to Oakes. Oakes top of the key. He'll get over to Lucky. Lucky right wing out to Oakes. Austin Savick underneath. Lucky. Oh, pass off the backboard. And Tamarind Savick is going to get whistled in the backcourt for reaching in. Second team foul here in the second quarter on Bigfork. And the third personal on Tamarind Savick. He'll have to go out of the ball game. Hickey will come back in. Under 6 to go. 5:59 to go here in the first half. Turney with the basketball for Dillon. He'll give it over to Lemelin. Lemelin, right wing. Thought about shooting the three. Give it up to Inglet. Inglet passes it out in the corner to Hansen. Under Turney. Turney, Hansen. Stolen away. Nice steal by Austin Savick. Gathers himself. Gets it up to Oakes. Oakes. Grady Campbell in the corner. Hickey, 3-point shot on the way. Off the rim. Hansen will grab it. Lemelin and traveling as 2 Dillon Beavers go after the loose ball. It causes the travel. It'll be Bigfork basketball underneath. 5:34 to go. 21-12 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Vikings trail by 9. Oakes to inbound for Bigfork. Looks, gets out to Savick. Savick looking underneath. Savick spin move. Pull up jumper. Austin Savick the front of the rim. Run down there by Lucky. Backdoor to Savick. Savick off the glass for 2. And a nice pass by Jack Lucky underneath. Turney will bring it up. Gives it over to Lemelin. Lemelin in the right wing. Top of the key. He'll give it to Singleton. Singleton, Hansen in the corner. 3-point shot on the way by Turney. Misses it. Battling with Oakes, and Inglet will come up with it, puts it in for Dillon. Under 5 to go. 23-14 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Oakes over to Savick. Far side to Campbell. Oakes in the corner. Campbell. Oakes on the right wing. Gives it over to Savick. About too strong and throws it away as Savick tries to save it. And number 23 for Bigfork will come in. That's Quinn Kerr replacing Hickey with 4:41 to go. And timeout taken by Dillon as number 21, Christensen, will come in as well for the Beavers. We got 4:41 to go here in the first half. Vikings trail 23-14 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout as well here from Frenchtown, Montana. All right, we're back here in Frenchtown. The Vikes trail by night, 23-14. It'll be Dillon basketball. Inglet along with Turney. It looks like Hansen, Hartman, and Christensen. For the Vikes, it's Campbell, Austin Savick, Quinn Kerr, Jack Lucky, and Alex Oakes. Looking to drive is Hansen. Hansen looks underneath, and he's going to take steps. Good defense there by Herring. And Austin Savick will inbound in the backcourt. He'll give it up to Oaks. And Oaks will bring it in the front court. Over to Savick. Savick looking. Bounce pass kicked by Hansen. And they'll reset the shot clock to 35. 4:17 to go. Hickey will come in for Quinn Kerr. Getting Hickey just a little bit of a breather there. Coach Hollow. Into Oaks. Oaks looking, gives it over to Hickey. Hickey, right wing. Underneath, gives it up to Jack Lucky. Alex Oaks, three-point shot on the way. Off, no rebounded there. Campbell and Hickey will collide, and they'll travel as Campbell and Hickey try to grab the rebound. And Dillon the inbound here with 4:05 to go here in the first half. Dillon leads 23-14 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. They get over to Hansen. Over to Christensen. Top of the key. They get to Turney. Turney underneath to Hansen. Hansen looking to drive. Puts it up off the glass with defense all around him. Oaks quickly up. Underneath finds Campbell. Campbell looking, trapped in the corner. Gives it over to Oaks. Oaks looking. Stolen away by Hansen. Right back to Oaks. Underneath. Lucky gives it to Austin Savick on the backdoor cut for two. And a nice pass there by Lucky to Savick here with 3:25 to go. Turney with the basketball for Dillon. Goes to the top of the crease. Screen set by Inglet. He'll give it over to Christensen in the corner. Knocked away or loose ball thrown away by Dillon. It'll be Bigfork basketball. As 21, Christensen will go out, and Lemelin will come back in for Dillon. Oaks, top of the key, cross the timeline. Lucky back to Oaks. Austin Savick, left wing, underneath backdoor cut to Lucky. Pass just a bit too tall for the 6'5 Lucky. Tried to feed him back door, and just too tall for him. Goes out underneath the stands. The referee grabbing it. 3:04 to go here, 25-16 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Turney brings it up across the timeline. He'll give it over to Lemelin. Inglet, Hansen, thought about the three-point shot. Inglet underneath. Bigfork. Knocked away by Bigfork. It'll remain Dillon basketball. Turning to inbound underneath in the front court under his own basket. Stolen away right to Hickey. Hickey takes it away. Oaks. Under 3 minutes to go. Oaks over to Hickey. Tried to get it in the corner to Austin Savick. Knocked away and stolen there by Hartman. Quick left Inglet. Hansen. Or check that Lemelin will give it over there to Hartman. Hartman looking to drive. Kicks it out. Lemelin. Top of the key. Gives it up. Turning on the drive. Kicks it out. Hansen. Over to Hartman. Hartman having a tough time. Good pressure defense put on by Bigfork. And they're going to throw it away. Over and back violation call on the Beavers with 2:18 to go here in the first half. Quinn Herring, they'll come back in for Hickey. So a little more size here in the front court with Austin Savick, Quinn Herring, and Jack Lucky, along with Oaks and Campbell. Oaks will get it from from Savick. Over to Campbell underneath. Tries to feed it into Austin Savick. Savick, strong hands, takes it away. And Bigfork will take a timeout here. A full timeout with 2:04 to go here in the first half. The Vikes trail 25-16 by 9 here on your Hansen Excavating scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout as well. 406-270-7384. Text me. Let me know you're listening out there. I got one right here. Looks like Jack and Donna Gannier listening back in Bigfork. Thanks, Jack, for always tuning in when we're on the road if you can't make it. And I'll be back after this timeout from Frenchtown. All right, 2:04 to go here. Vikings trail by 9 here, 25-16 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Vikes will inbound. Campbell will get it into Austin Savick. He's going to get up to Oaks. Oaks top of the key for the Vikes. Oaks over to Quinn Herring. Underneath, Jack Lucky. Oh, he misses the dunk in and out, but Austin Savick grabs the rebound, looks, turnaround jumper, splash. Tingling the twine of the net. Austin Savick with the bucket. Here, 1:43 to go. Lucky tried to throw it down, rims out on the dunk. Underneath, he'll get to Hanson. Hanson blocked there by Oaks. Hanson grabbed there underneath the basketball and gets it out. 3-point shot on the way, missed. Hanson will grab the rebound and on the floor. That'll be a third team foul, and I believe that's the second one on Quinn Herring, maybe the third. That's his second here. Hickey will come back in for Herring, who has two. It'll be Dillon basketball, underneath with 1:24 to go here in the first half. Into Kyler Inglet, guarded there by Austin Savick. And he's a tough guard. Throws it up left hand, misses it, knocked around, run down by Bigfork. He knocks it off. Savick, I believe, one of the Vikes knocks it off of Dillon out of bounds. It'll be a Bigfork basketball. 1:15 to go. It's 25-18. And number 10, Singleton, will come in for Turney. Brendan Jort listening out there as well, as Oaks will bring it across the timeline for the Vikes. Underneath, Jack Lucky. In the corner, Austin Savick, 3-point shot for the right side. Misses. Hickey tries to battle there with Hartman. Rebounded by Hartman. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Hartman top of the key for Dillon. He's going to get over to Singleton. Singleton under to Lemelin. Top of the key, Hanson over the right side. Knocked away by Hickey. It'll remain Dillon basketball, 49.2. 20 seconds on the shot clock here in the first half. 25-18 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And number 5, Turney, will come back in for Singleton for the Beavers. Dillon to inbound. Lemelin gets it into Turney. Man-to-man defense put on by Bigfork. Turney backdoor. Oh, nice pass as Inglet cuts back door. And a nice pass there by Turney. And scores a bucket for Dillon. Oaks, right side, gives it over to Campbell. In the corner, Austin Savick looking. Far side, Oaks. Right wing. 3-point shot on the way, no good, off the rim. Inglet will grab the rebound, gives it up to Turney. And under 18 seconds, shot clock off. Looks like Dillon will hold for the last shot here. Down about 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Campbell guarding Turney. Turney, Inglet, 3-point shot. Blocked by Austin Savick. 3 seconds to go. Quickly up. Grady Campbell off the glass. Scores the bucket at the buzzer. And a nice block there by Austin Savick. Great defense by the junior Savick. And the Vikings come within 7 here as they head to halftime. It's 27-20 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Frenchtown, Montana, as the Vikings battling the defending champs, the Dillon Beavers here from Frenchtown. I'll take a break and be back with your halftime stats here from Frenchtown, Montana. Vikings trail 27-20 at the half on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Frenchtown, Montana. All right, well, welcome back here to Frenchtown. Over the middle school, and the Vikings trail 27-20. Halftime brought to you by Averil's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. Take a look at halftime stats for the Dillon Beavers, who lead by 7 here at halftime. Their point guard, Brandon Turney, as 7, all in the first quarter. 2 by Ian Singleton, Kyler England, he has 8 to lead the way for Dillon. 7 by Will Hansen and 3 by Kanan Christensen on a three-point shot, 27 total, 16 in the first, 11 in the second for Dillon, and 27 overall. Got word Carter Kurnow was injured during football, and so he's not playing today, healing up, but he'll be back for Dillon later on. So for the Vikes here at halftime, Quinn Herring has 2 by Grady Campbell, 2 by Trekker Hickey, leading the way with 6 in the first, 8 in the second, 14 overall is Austin Savick. 10 in the first, 10 in the second, so even scoring, and trying to hang right in there with the Dillon Beavers here. And I tell you that Kyler England, 6'6", is pretty tough for Dillon, but Vikings only down by 7 here at the half, a young athletic team. So we'll see what goes on in the second half as they trail by 7, 27-20 here at halftime, brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. Hey, say hi to all the Averils down there. I always appreciated Doug and Maureen and their sponsorship and stuff, and now the rest of them taking over down there, but really appreciate those guys down at the Flathead Lake Lodge and sponsoring Bigfork Athletics, again, since 1945. I'll be back here with about almost 4 minutes to go till the second half here. And don't forget, coming up at 2 o'clock after this ball game, I'll reset everything. I'll be back online as the Valkyries get take on the Lady Beavers. And I'll have to move over to the high school gym for that one. But we'll be back online with pregame interview with Courtney Gunlock and the game here. Right now, I'm going to take a timeout. Be back with the second half here from Frenchtown, Montana, as the Vikes trail 27-20 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. All right, welcome back to Fredstown. It's the second half. It will be Bigfork basketball to start the second half. They trail by 7 here, 27-20 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And looks like the same starting 5. It's Oaks, Asa Savick, Lucky, Herring, and Hickey. And same for Dillon, it looks like. I'll get to their starters here. Lucky underneath, top of the key. Tries to feed it underneath the Herring. Out of bounds. So it'll be Turney. Inglet looks like Hartman number 12. Lemelin along with Hanson. So the same starting 5s for both teams. In the front court comes Turney. Turney gets out to Hanson, right wing. Top of the key, looking to drive. Pull-up jumper. And made there by Hartman about the free throw line for Dillon. Quickly in, Oaks will get it to Savick, back to Oaks. Oaks going to drive over towards the left side. Looks like a 2-1-2 defense for Dillon. Oaks cross-court skip pass to Hickey. Lucky in the corner. Right corner. Kicks it out. Savick underneath. Feeds Herring. Nice pass. Little triangle. It goes from Lucky to Savick underneath the Herring and scores the bucket for 2. Turney with a basketball. Front court for Dillon. He'll drive it to the top of the key. Pull up. Gives it up to Hanson. In the corner to Hartman. Hartman back to Hanson. Lemelin, top of the key, looking to drive. Cut up by Oaks. Pull-up jumper. Off the rim, no good. Shot by Hartman. Rebounded there by Lucky. Lucky gives it up to Oaks in the front court. Looking, gets underneath. Savick. Looking to drive. Pull-up, turnaround jumper. In and out by Savick will give it up. Inglet will give it up to Turney. Turney driving up, give it up. Inglet, long three-point shot. About 3 feet beyond the arc. And Dillon will take a quick timeout here. 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. They lead by 10, 32-22 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And a full timeout. I'll take a timeout as well here from Frenchtown. All right, welcome back here. 32-22 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. The Vikes trail by 10 here in the third. It'll be Bigfork basketball heading left to right on your dial. Savick gets it in. He gets it to Hickey. Hickey dribbling, gives it over to Oaks. Oaks looking. Trap defense by Dillon. Hickey back to Oaks. Got plenty of time. In the corner to Lucky. Lucky right corner underneath. Austin Savick going to take it up. He gets blocked from behind. Inglet's going to feed it out. Hanson right there looking. Left-handed layup is good as they break away with the loose ball. Oaks will get it into Hickey. Back to Oaks. So Dillon putting on their trap defense. We'll give it over to Oaks. Oaks trying line. Got Lucky underneath. Austin Savick blocked by the 6th Inglet. Rebounded. Herring gets the rebound. Puts it off the glass. Misses it, but gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he gets hit upside the head. Fouls on Kyler Inglet. And that's his first personal. First team foul here, the third on Dillon. So 5, Quinn Herring at the line for Bigfork. First shot rolls off the rim, off the backboard, scores the first one. And he'll get one more. Second one by Herring, in and out, no good. Rebound there by England. He'll give it up to Turney. Turney in the front court for Dillon. Backdoor, Inglet. Every time he feeds it. Scored by Inglet. Quickly in, Savick will give it over to Oaks. Oaks, Hickey, back to Oaks. Over to Hickey. Hickey front court. Gets in the corner. Quinn Herring underneath. Austin Savick. Up, under, off the glass. He scores the bucket. This is Austin Savick, and he'll get fouled. They go to the free throw line here with 5:23 to go here in the third. That'll be the second personal, on Cohen Hartman. And number 10, Singleton will come in, along with 21, Christensen, for Dillon. Lucky will go out. And Tamron Savick in the ballgame for Bigfork. Scores the bucket. Austin at the line, shooting one. He makes the bonus. The three-point play, 36-26, 5:23 to go here on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard. Singleton with the basketball. Gets it over to Christensen. Pull-up jumper. In and out, no good. Rebounded there. Taken away by Singleton. Loose ball on the floor. Christensen over to Hansen. Hansen looking underneath. Top of the tree will be Singleton. Back to Christensen. Underneath Hartman. Gets it to England. Misses it, but right there is Hartman to grab it, put it back up and in. Oaks gets it up to Hickey in the corner. Kickball. Or off of Dillon. Off of Hartman. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. Campbell will come in for Oaks. Here with 4:41 to go here in the third. Hickey to inbound in the front court on the far side. Gets it in Campbell. Austin Savick. Guarded by Hansen. Top of gets it over to Hickey. Hickey. Underneath. Savick. Turnaround jumper off the side. Misses it. It'll be off of Bigfork. It'll be Dillon basketball here. With 4:27 to go, 38-26. Beavers up by 12 on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard. And Singleton top of the key. He's going to get over to Christensen. Out to Hansen. Right side Hartman. Hartman looking underneath. Guarded by Tamron Savick. Hartman underneath. England looking to spin move. Double team. Puts the left-handed hook in for two. Into Tamron Savick. Campbell gives it over to Hickey. Hickey in the front court. Looking. Underneath. Austin Savick, right corner. Three-point shot, misses it. His brother Tammer grabs the rebound. Back to Campbell. Austin in the corner again from Campbell. Knocked away by Dillon. Taken away by Christensen. Christensen gets it over to Singleton and the front court. Singleton, top of the key. He'll give it over to Christensen. Tried to feed him out. Savick right there. Grabs Austin. Saves it. Herring will give it up to Hickey. And Bigfork will take a timeout. Lucky will come back in for Bigfork. And looks like Lemelin along with Davis will come in for Dillon and another player as well. Sam Davis for Dillon. And a timeout taken by Bigfork. A full timeout. I'll take a timeout here. Here it was 40-26 on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard. The Vikings trail by 14. All right, we're back. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 3:27 to go here in the third. Into Oaks. Back in the ball game for Bigfork. Along with Campbell, Herring, Lucky. The drive, Oaks goes in. And he'll get pushed. Gets fouled. Third team foul on Dillon. And it looks like the first personal on 22. Gabe Lemelin. Into Quinn Herring. Jack Lucky. Oaks, three-point shot of the way, no good. Rebounded there by Hartman for Dillon. Turney will bring it across the timeline. Gives it up England. He'll give it over to Lemelin. Lemelin up to Hartman. Hartman looking to drive. Lucky right there all over him on defense. He'll give it over to Sam Davis on the drive. Turney. And a nice job there by Tamrat Savick. He picks up the player control foul. It'll be the fourth team foul. And we'll see that's the first personal on Braxton Turney as he drives in. Tamrat Savick had his feet set, had position, picks up the player control foul there on Turney. So Bigfork basketball, Oaks across the timeline, gives it over to Campbell. Campbell back to Oaks. Over to Campbell in the corner. Austin Savick kicks it out. Oaks, three-point shot, no. As quickly Lucky underneath. Lucky, right side. Gives it over to Campbell in the corner. Austin Savick, three-point shot, in and out. Tamrat Savick grabs the rebound. Out to Austin Savick. Campbell, three-point shot, right side. He takes it to the bank through the drive-through to score the three-point bucket, 40-29. 2:09 to go here in the third. By Grady Campbell with the three. Backdoor England. That's like the third time they get caught on that backdoor cut by England. And a nice pass in there to feed him to the bucket. Campbell. Austin Savick. Three-point shot. Right side. No good. Tamrat right there. Grabs the rebound. Kicks it out to Austin again. Austin looking. Spin move. Kicks it out. Knocked away there by Hartman. Dillon grabs the basketball. Hartman will bring it across the timeline for the Beavers. They'll give it over to Turney, the point guard. Gives it up, Lemelin. Tyler Inglet. He'll kick it out. Hartman on the left side, top of the key. Lemelin underneath. Inglet dribbles it out of bounds. On the pass from Davis. It'll be turned over to Bigfork. And Hartman and Turney will go out. Number 50, Taylor Henlos, will come in for Dillon for the first time, along with number 10, Singleton. Austin Savick kicks it over to Campbell in the left corner. Oaks underneath, Tamrat Savick. Out to Austin, three-point shot from the right wing is good by Austin Savick. 42-32 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Singleton with a drive. He'll give it up to Davis. Davis over the right wing. He'll give it to Hanson. Lemelin looking to drive. Underneath Oaks guarding him. Nowhere to go. And Singleton on the drive kicks it out. Underneath. 50. Look at his shot. Nearly taken away by Austin Savick. And a held ball. It'll remain Dillon basketball. Is Hemlos gets tied up. Oaks will go out. Hickey will come back in. England comes back in for Davis for Dillon. Inbound up to Singleton. Three-point shot is in and out. No good for the shot clock. Rebounded there by Austin Savick. Quickly up the right side. 25 seconds. Shot clock is off here in the third quarter. Hickey will give it over to Campbell. Campbell left wing. Looking. Gives it up to Hickey. Hickey brings it out to the top of the key. Holding for 10 seconds to go. Austin Savick looking. Savick turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lemelin, and that's the end of the third. Vikings down by 10 as they head to the fourth quarter. 42-32 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard here from Frenchtown in the Northwest A Tip-Off Tournament. And I'll be back with the fourth quarter here from Frenchtown. Well, welcome back to Frenchtown. It'll be Bigfork basketball to start the fourth quarter here in Frenchtown, trailing by 10. Done a really good job here battling against Dillon Beavers team minus Kurnow. And Oaks. Oaks will give it over to Lucky. Lucky over on the right side. Back out to Oaks. Oaks looking. Get Austin Savick. Knocked away by Hanson. Hanson will grab it front court. Inglet on the right wing will give it out to Turney. Gives it up. Hartman. Over to Hanson. Hanson looking underneath. Trying to give it back door. Cut Lemelin. Left wing. Tamrat Savick battling underneath against Inglet. 3-point shot on the way. Good by Lemelin from the left corner. And Oaks will bring it in the front court for Bigfork. Hickey on the left wing. Tamrat Savick in the left corner looking for his brother Austin. Nice feed from Tamrat to Austin. Savick to Savick for two. 45-34 here. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Turney looking top of the key. Looking for that backdoor cut. Doesn't bite for it this time, but Turney pulls up on the jumper. Well, this time, Tamrat Savick denied England on the backdoor cut. Lucky with the basketball. Looking underneath. Over on the right wing, Tamrat Savick. Top of the key, go over to Austin. Austin right wing, out to Hickey. 3-point shot by Hickey. In and out, no good. Rebounded there by Turney for Dillon. And Turney, top of the key, guarded by Austin Savick. Lemelin. England, long three on the way, in and out. Good job by Hickey. And Lemelin tries to pull him out of bounds. Good box out there. Oh, they're going to call the foul on Hickey. So it'll be Dillon basketball into England. Knocked away. Oaks on a breakaway. Going to go coast to coast. Off the backboard. Good for two as he tips it away. Then Oaks takes it out of the way for the Vikes. Turney. Lemelin underneath to Inglet. Good job by Tamrat Savick on Inglet. Inglet underneath. He's going to get triple teamed. And that one's going to be, I believe, on Austin Savick, his first. Lucky will go out. Herring will come in. Here was 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. Vikings trail by 11, 47-36 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Inglet, the left-handed. Oh, nearly stolen away by Hickey. Inglet, long three, in and out. Herring right there, grabs the rebound. And Lemelin's going to reach in and foul him all the way 75 feet from the other basket. And second team foul, second personal on Gabe Lemelin for Dillon. Here, 5:50 to go. Austin Savick into Abe Oaks, or Alex Oaks, excuse me. Austin Savick pulls up three-point jumper. Misses everything. Thought he had it look good, but misses it off the right side. So turnover to Dillon, with 5:40 to go. Turney, front court. Lemelin. Hartman, top of the key. Inglet, guarded by Tamrat Savick. And nice job by Austin Savick. He steps in there, takes the team control foul against Inglet as he tries to drive in. And that's the second personal on Inglet. Should be third team foul on Dillon. Underneath Herring, backdoor cut. Savick, Herring to Savick. Puts it off the glass for two. Vikes within 9 with 5:15 to go in this one. Turney kicks it over. Hartman looking to drive. Pull-up jumper by Hartman. Misses it right into Austin Savick. He's going to push it up. Savick up, under. Left hand off the glass. Misses it. Herring battling for the rebound off of Dillon's Hanson. And Bigfork will retain the basketball as 21 Christensen, 14 Davis will come in for Lemelin and England for Dillon with 4:57 to go. Oaks will get it into Herring. Over to Austin Savick, or Tamara Savick to Austin. And it looks like Bigfork stepped on the end line. It'll be Dillon basketball on the turnover. Here, Turney will bring it up for Dillon. Gives it up to Hartman. Hartman, top of the key, looking over to Turney. Turney looking, gives it out to Christensen. Turney, Hartman looking to drive. Hartman. This time a blocking foul on Bigfork. Bucket is good. Second personal on Austin Savick. And at the line for Dillon, it'll be number 12, Cohen Hartman, to shoot the N1. Each team with 3 timeouts left in the ballgame. Shot is up and good. 50-38. Oaks in the backcourt. Over to Hickey. Dillon to put on a pressure defense. Oaks across the timeline. Gives it to Tammet Savick. Tammet looking. Loses it. Grabbed there by 14 Davis. And third personal on Austin Savick. Hartman will go out as he's injured. And they'll have to get somebody. They got somebody back in for Dillon. It looks like from 20, Hansen. Inglet trying to drive. Tamara did a good job on him. Christensen on the drive. Gives it up, 14. Battling for it. Bigfork and Dillon. It'll be Bigfork basketball as Davis misses it. And Tamara Savick, 4:02 to go. Vikings down by 12, 50-38 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Oaks quickly up to Hickey. Hickey left side. Back to Oaks, top of the key. Over the corner, Quinn Herring kicks it out to Hickey. Hickey left side. Pull-up jumper by Hickey. Rolls around off the glass and good by Trekker Hickey. Vikings within 10 now, 50-40. Here, and Turney. Over to Davis. Davis looking to drive. Inglet, 3-point shot of the way. High off the glass, rebound by Herring. Battling with Hansen. They're going to call traveling on Herring as he goes to the floor. Lemelin will come back in for Dillon. And also number 12, Hartman, he'll come in for Davis. So the starting 5 back in for Dillon. Looks underneath. Hansen quickly up, scores over Herring for Dillon. Into Oaks, 3:25 to go. Over to Hickey. Hickey looking corner. Austin Savick, 3-point shot is good for the right corner. Nice shot by Austin. 52-43. Vikings within 9. Oh, we got blood on Herring, nose bleeding. That take him over there. I think you get like 20, 30 seconds to try to clean it up. He can stay in the ball game. And the Vikings will take a timeout. They had 3 left here with 3:13 to go. They're down by 9, 52-43, so they're battling in this game against the Dillon Beavers, the defending state champs, here with this ball game. 52-43 on your Flathead Lake Loud scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well as a full timeout here from Frenchtown. Well, Dillon basketball here with 3:13 to go. They're up by 9, 52-43 in the backcourt to Turney. Turney Tries to pull up. Right into Lucky. Lucky loses it. Hansen grabs it. Hansen. Looked like Lucky had all ball. And they'll call a foul on Jack Lucky. Looked like he had all ball there. $15 foul on Bigfork. So Hansen will get 2. Second shot on the way by Hansen. Rolls around, no good. Austin Savick with the rebound. Gets it over to Oakes. Oakes looking. Trap defense by Dillon. Over to Hickey. Hickey front court. Back out to Oakes. He grabs it underneath corner to Jack Lucky. Kicks, skip pass to Hickey. Hickey left wing in the corner. Austin Savick, 3 on the way. The left corner is good by Savick. Quickly up the front court is Turney. Turney will give it over to Hartman. Hartman guarded there by Oakes. Hartman looking to drive. Over to Turney. Turney left wing cut out by Oakes. And nice defense by Bigfork. In the corner, Hansen, 3-point shot on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hickey will grab the rebound for Bigfork. Gives it out to Lucky. Top of the key, Oakes. Finds Austin Savick, left side, Oakes. Over to Hickey in the corner, Lucky. Lucky looking. Vikes within 6. And Bigfork will take a timeout. 2 minutes to go. This one, they're down by 6 only here. 52-46 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. This is a full timeout. I'll take a timeout as well. Here from Frenchtown, it's 52-46. Dillon leading the Bigfork Vikings. Check that, I should have stayed here. It's only a 30-second timeout. Initially sat down, they only took a 30-second timeout. Sorry about that. 52-46 here. With exactly 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Bigfork with the basketball has a chance to cut into that 6-point lead. Here, Tamrat Savick in the corner. Gets it to Lucky. Lucky on the right side. Gets it out, Trekker Hickey. Looking to find Austin Savick. Savick with the basketball, looking to drive. Savick, turnaround jumper. Oh, in and out, but he gets to go to the free throw line. It just circles the rim and comes out. And the second personal on Will Hansen. Austin Savick at the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork. First one's up, it's good. Cuts the lead to 5. Here with 1:45 to go in the ball game. And Austin Savick with one more. He makes the second, within 4. So defense by Bigfork. And Turney for Dillon will bring it across the timeline. Still have the shot clock. Here, Lemelin, guarded by Austin Savick, nearly loses it. Out to Turney. Turney, top of the key. He's guarded by Hickey. Looking, gives it over to Hartman. Hartman looking for England underneath, but Tamrat Savick did a great job on defense. Hansen puts it up, in and out. England will grab the rebound. That one's going to be on Tamrat Savick. His 4th personal as he battles with Kyler England for the rebound. England will go to the line to shoot 2. Once you reach 5, you get 2 free throws per quarter. So the Vikes within 4, and England will get 2. I think he misses all his free throws today. Dillon will take a timeout here. 1:15 to go in the ball game. A 30-second timeout here taken by Dillon. And we'll stay right here. 52-48 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Vikes trail by 4, but doing a good job battling back here. After the 30-second timeout, England will get one more free throw here with 1:15 to go. Lucky, Hickey, the Savick brothers, along with Oaks in the ballgame for Bigfork. Hartman, Hansen, England, Turney, and Christensen in. England makes the second one. Oaks across the timeline for Bigfork. Looking. Tamrat Savick looking underneath. Gives it in the corner to Hickey. Hickey looking for Austin Savick. Savick in the corner. Pull-up jumper. Savick over Hansen with a nice three-point shot. The Vikes within two at 53-51. 50 seconds to go in this one. Turney driving. And timeout taken by Dillon as Savick just raises up over Hansen and shoots the three from the right corner to pull the Vikes within two. It's a full timeout, 53-51 on your JDD scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well as the Vikings battling back here at Frenchtown. All right, so Savick brings within two. Dillon basketball after the timeout underneath. Turney to inbound. Turney looking for England, but pressure defense put on in the backcourt. We'll give it to Hartman. Hartman across the timeline. Oaks is going to foul him out near half court. I'm not sure why, because then they get two free throws here. It's like being in the double bonus the old way when he got to 10. No more 1-and-1. It's 5 team fouls in the quarter, then shoot two. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. I like the old 1-and-1, gives the defense a chance, but Hartman misses the first. He'll get one more, so the Vikes, one possession here. Hansen grabs the rebound for Dillon, knocked away and off of they say it was off of Dillon. Officials did together and say it's off Bigfork. So Dillon basketball. Turney gives it to England. Brings it out top of the key. 27 seconds, about a 6-second difference from the shot clock to the time running. So they got to shoot one more. Vikes one possession down, 53-51. Don't have to foul. Just make him shoot a bad shot. Hartman, he'll get it out to Turney. Turney looking to drive. Oh, Austin Savick right there to take the charge. And they'll call Hickey with the foul. Two shots for Turney. Makes the first one. He'll get one more. Third personal on Hickey. Dillon will take a timeout. Not sure if I agree with that one, as Austin Savick was set as Turney drove in, ran him right over. They call a foul on Hickey first, and it'll be a full timeout. I'll take a timeout as well here from Frenchtown. All right, welcome back here. Dillon will get one more free throw. That's for Turney. 3-point lead, 54-51. Bigfork, 12.9 to go. Plenty of time. I got to hope that Dillon misses his free throw. Be a one-possession game. One time out left for Bigfork. Turning, shoots the free throw short. Grabbed there by Hartman. Bigfork had to grab that rebound. Had a chance with one timeout. It bounces off the front of the rim. Hickey nearly grabbed it. And back to the free throw line for 2 free throws. That's the 4th one on Hickey. And looks like Turney back at the line. Makes the first one. That'll about seal it. A 2-possession game here. 55-51. Here with 7.6 to go. But a valiant effort by the Vikings today. Misses the second. Austin Savick quickly up the court. Oh, gets fouled. It's a 4-point game. I'm not sure why he fouled him there. Austin Savick inbound, 4.9 to go. Bigfork will take a timeout, their final timeout of the ball game. 3rd personal on England and 14 foul. And a full timeout. I'll take a timeout here as well. All right, welcome back. Here, 55-51. Bigfork will inbound, but they're down by 4, 2 possessions. The only thing I hope for is shoot a 3 and get fouled. Go to the free throw line. Tamron Savick, 4.9 to go. Looking in the corner. Oaks looking. Pull-up jumper off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Dillon. That'll be the ball game. 55-51. A valiant effort by the Vikes as they battle with Dillon the whole game and lose by 4. Had a chance at the end. And I'll wrap things up here. It's a final 55-51 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. As I'll close things down here as we got to head over to the other gym. We have a 2 o'clock game with the Valkyries coming up next. Thanks for tuning in, listening, everybody out there from Frenchtown, Montana, as the Vikings take this one on the chin, 55-51, but played and battled there with Dillon all the way to the end here. And that'll be a wrap-up here as we get ready to bring the Valkyries on here, as I'll head over to the gym and wrap things up. Thank you for